All right, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy TheBaugh, COD Tips and Tricks, and today we're going to be going over the what I believe to be the best gun and gun setup in Call of Duty Black Ops 4. Now, I've watched so many videos on this, and I've seen so many things. I've tried all these weapons, but here's what I got for you. So let's jump into this. All right. That was a late ass. That was late. So we got the Hades, right? Boom, the Hades. Everybody's like, the Hades, that sucks. No, it doesn't. You want to use rapid fire, fast mag, and operator mod. Now, what you choose to use on the others is up to you, but I personally prefer the stem shot, engineer, lightweight, and ghost. That's just what I prefer. But this is just the class setup I prefer. There is other variations I'm going to talk about, and yeah, let's go ahead and jump into the regular gameplay. So let's talk about first, why do I believe the Hades is the best gun in Black Ops 4? So you guys are probably thinking when I said the Hades, that's really weird and I'm stupid. I don't know what I'm talking about. But just hear me out. So I've had enough time in game, right, where I was Prestige 2, and during Double XP weekend I first started, which most people are probably like, what? Why would you do that? My friend did it, and I was just like, yeah, I guess it's a great time to do it, and I did it. I'm right back at Prestige 3, but if I didn't do that, I feel like I'd be a Prestige 5 or 6 right now. And it hurts my feelings, but like at the same time, at least I got it out of the way now, and I don't have to fresh start later to get all the challenges done. So, either way, I've had a lot of time to get equipped with all the weapons. I've literally almost gotten all of the guns diamond at this point, or gold. You know what I'm saying? I've used every single weapon multiple times, and I'm very good at getting headshots and very good at playing the maps. My KD went down super hard when I started doing the snipers, because I'm just terrible with the snipers, and they're just outrageous in this game, like the Outlaw. God, that took my KD from like almost a 1.8 to, or yeah, it was like a 1.8 to a 1.2. I was so mad. And I was like, yep, I'm going to be making these YouTube videos, and somebody's going to look me up on like the new Call of Duty app and be like, what? This kid sucks. But anyways, I've had a lot of times to familiarize myself with the weapons. And out of all the weapons I've used, I feel like this is definitely the most overpowered weapon. So you may ask why. Well, first of all, this thing aims down sight fast, and it doesn't even have quick draw. Second of all, you're hip firing pretty much with the crossbar. And I mean, it literally melts people in 3 shots. Sometimes if you're playing hardcore, I've used this in hardcore Dom, and I would literally sit, let's say on militia, where that little where the A point is. I think it's the A point, where the little window that's cut out, or the hole in the wall that you can jump into. I would sit there and look at their spawn from there, and literally just I would just start spraying and completely melt them. And I almost got a nuke doing that, but I wasn't gonna post that one, because I feel like that's like, no one wants to watch me spawn trap, and that's kind of messed up to do so. But yeah, this is another gameplay I got where I was like 59-5. This and I went on a 21 kill streak here, I think. 21, yeah. And I wouldn't have died, but I pushed a little too hard at the end. You'll see where I messed myself up, but I really haven't given a reason why it's the best, other than it aims down sight fast. The operator mod on it is just completely overpowered. Like, there's pretty much very little to no recoil at all. I constantly beat out submachine guns at close range. I constantly beat out ARs at long range. I constantly just beat everyone. Like, the only gun that I can compare to this in any way of beating me out is the DMR. And that's because the DMR is like the second best gun in this game. Is completely overpowered, which I will do another class setup for that one, because that gun, if you use the right attachments, I'm telling you right now, you will completely demolish the enemy team. So mainly the reason I'm saying this is because not only is this easy to use and easy to pick up, and with the crossbar easier to aim, in my opinion, easier to like track people with, because you're not worrying about having to aim down your sight and look for people, or having the sight kind of block off your vision and like you're getting lost in the sauce. Instead, you're literally just aiming straight down, and it's like you're using the crosshairs to actually aim. And a lot of the times you're not doing that. You're using the reticle on your elo or something else, and I feel like it's so much easier just to use the crossbar. So yeah, that's one of the main reasons. Is not only does it feel good, it's easier to aim. The spray for it is very minimal. The recoil is very minimal. I feel like I can literally I have so much ammo all the time that now using an AR, I feel like, man, this thing's so weak. Why is this thing so weak? I literally the other day was getting frustrated with this gun, so I put on the ICR thinking, oh, I'll just demolish people with the ICR. And I was running bullets so fast because like I was so used to being able to just turn the corner, and if I missed a couple shots, it's fine. I could just turn and keep like spraying them down. And yeah, so it was just a little bit frustrating when I didn't have the Hades. And not only that, but when I've used any other gun except for maybe the DMR, like I said, when using this, it just doesn't feel as powerful. And for me, it is powerful. So what I can tell you guys now is you may not agree with me, right? You may think that the ICR is the most powerful, which it is extremely powerful. Or maybe the DMR you think is more powerful, which it is extremely, extremely powerful. That probably is literally the second best gun in the game. Or you may think the Vapor. You know, I see a lot of people saying the Vapor. But let's just rule this out. At short range, the DMR can either make or break you, right? Because at short range, the DMR can suck really bad. Especially if someone's got an SMG, they can just spray you down, you're dead, right? The Hades, on the other hand, I can be at short range and someone can start spraying me with the SMG, and I can literally aim down sight within seconds and start going right back at it, and my aim is almost 100% accurate with very minimal recoil, while that submachine's going to have a lot. The ICR is probably one of the best overall guns in the game. Short range demolishes, long range demolishes, mid range demolishes, but I find myself winning more gun battles with the Hades, and I find with the magazine that it has, I don't have to constantly worry about reloading. I don't get caught reloading as much as I did when I was using the ICR. I can go off and kill more people. Like the other day, I got a 5-man kill cam with the Hades, and it was literally amazing. And I'm really good with LMGs, so I've gotten a couple of those. But if you don't ever have to really worry about running out of ammo, especially when you put on rapid fire and fast mag. When you put on rapid fire with this thing, oh my god, like I said, it just demolishes people. So that's why I feel like with the ICR, I mean, I feel like it's a close third compared to the DMR, maybe even second, but I feel like definitely the Hades beats it out. So let's talk about the Vapor, right? Because people always say the Vapor. I love the Vapor. Super good gun. Really, really good. But the recoil on it is pretty terrible. At long distance, right? And I'm not saying you can't learn how to control the recoil, because you can. But to start off with this weapon and learn how to use the Vapor, it's not that good. And without the attachments, the Hades isn't that good either. But when all is said and done, I feel like the operator mod for the Hades, the extended mag that it has, like the quick ADS, the accuracy, and really the 3-bullet kill, it just makes the Hades outdoes every gun that I know. So that's where I stand right now with it. You may not agree, and that's fine. But let's talk about some variations, right? Variations for this. So you're probably thinking right now, like, okay, you've been babbling on about you've had experience with this weapon and this weapon. But it is really like, what if I like running a silencer and I like being quiet, I'm trying to go for a nuke. Well, I wasn't running a silencer with this one, and I was going for the nuke. But what I would say for what I do sometimes is I'll take off the second perk, which is most of the time either while we're running lightweight, or what was the other one? I don't want to say dexterity, but it kind of gun-ho maybe. Yeah. So I run gun-ho and lightweight. I'll either run one or the other. So I'll take off that. I'll take off my stem shot, and then I'll put on a fourth attachment, and I'll use a suppressor. Or I decide to take off the rapid fire or the fast mag, and I will put on the suppressor. So those are some variations you can try out to see which one you like personally. But for me, I would much rather just have rapid fire, fast mag, operator mod, because for me, those are the best attachments that you can use. And obviously with the operator mod, there's no need for an elo sight or anything like that, which I would say is really good in this game. I love the elo sight. But yeah. So this video is coming up to a close, but if this video helped you out in any way, or if you try this class and you find out, man, you really love this class, guys, I'm a small channel. Every little bit helps. Please hit that like button. comment down below and let me know how I did, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell either, because then you won't be notified when all my videos come out, and you won't be able to get those little tips and tricks. But once again, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is your boy TheBaugh, COD Tips and Tricks, signing off. Peace.